Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to go on another thrifting trip and wanted to take you guys along with me. It is spring break and I am going to jump in my car along with the family and take a trip across to the other side of the county and hit up a few thrift stores that I normally don't get to go to on my regular schedule. So I'm excited and I'm going to take you guys with me. Here we go. All right, so we're at our first thrift store and I'm gonna go ahead and try to see what I can find. We're at the Habitat for Humanity Restore. Over here in the back corner, they have what they call the Habitat Restore Barn. And in there, I like to try to look for hard goods. They've got a lot of home goods and things of that nature, and I can typically find good deals in there. And then over here on this side, it's kind of more the boutique area where there's a lot more clothes, and there are hard goods in there too, but typically in there the items tend to be a little bit overpriced. But I'm still able to find items here and there that can bring good money in there too. So we're gonna give both different places a shot and see what we can find. What did you guys find there? What's this guy?
We found someone from Looney Tunes.
It's Taz. He's pretty cool. How much is he? It's just $2?
$2.
We'll get him. What do you think?
Yeah.
What about this?
I don't know what that is, but for $4.
You don't know what that is? Oh, do you want it?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay. Kind of cool. See other guys up here. Okay, so I've gone ahead now and checked out of the thrift store, and now I'm back in my car, of course, and I figured it'd be a little bit easier to talk about how I thought my shopping trip was in here where it's nice and quiet versus where I was in the thrift store with people walking around talking and wondering what I'm doing filming. All in all, I think I did pretty good. I got probably on average anywhere from 15 to 20 smaller type items, and I'll go over those with you here shortly on what exactly everything was that I bought. But before I do, we're gonna stop together as a family and take a little bit of time to enjoy the beach. It is spring break here in Florida, but living in Florida, we're on spring break year round. So I'm excited to go play with the kids, and then when we're done, I'll take you guys back home and kind of go over everything that I bought. And boom, I'm back home. Sorry for that abrupt jump cut. The day kind of got away from us at the beach, and I was enjoying the time with my family and didn't really think of making a smooth transition to where I am back now, where I'm here back at the house. But the good news is the kids are now in bed. They were pretty wiped out from the day we had at the beach, and now I can really take the time to dive into all of the good things that I found at the thrift store today. So all in all, not a bad day. I went and jumped onto my computer over here and looked up everything that I bought on Terapeak. I didn't want to waste the time going through item by item, looking it up on camera, but I've gone ahead and broken everything down to make it real simple. So to summarize, I got a total of 12 items, so not too many things, and I paid only about $25 for the entire lot, which breaks down to about $2 an item, which is really good. Everything I got today was pretty cheap, and I'm pretty happy with the amount that I paid. So at the first spot I went to, which was the thrift store barn, I found a lot of these little x10.com outlet modules and different like timers and stuff like that that you would hook electrical components to. I bought them for $1 a piece, and they're going to bring probably about $10 to $15 an item. I'm looking to make about $80 on all of these little parts that I bought that I only have $6 invested in, so not bad. After that, in the barn, I also found this brand new in-package ResMed CPAP face mask. I've sold these here and there on eBay in the past, and I've done really well. I can generally make about 30 to 50 bucks when they're new like this, unopened in the package. Now, if you are new to selling on eBay, you are not allowed to sell medical equipment. So I'm going to list this carefully and hope that it doesn't get pulled down. If I do find out that it's something that I'm prohibited from listing on eBay, I'll probably turn around and donate it back to the thrift store. When I went into the actual thrift store, I looked in the display case when I first walked in the door, and typically when I look in the glass case, I laugh because that's the stuff that most people at the thrift stores that are working there think is really valuable. And a lot of times those are the things that are overpriced. Don't always overlook it, because sometimes you can find good things in there. They might be priced higher, but you can find good stuff. For example, I found 3 belt buckles, and I did pay up for these. I paid $5 a piece, which can be a little bit high for a belt buckle, but the cool thing about belt buckles is if you find the right ones, they can bring good money. And doing my homework, this little guy right here, I think I should be able to get about 50 bucks for. I didn't look it up in the store, but when I got home, I researched it and found that these bring about $50. There was another one a lot like this that had consistent solds of $100, but this one's a little bit smaller, and I think I'll have no problem getting 50. The other 2 that I got, they're cool. They're really specific. This one's a Kim Ray Incorporated gas and oil type rig manufacturing company, and I think that'll bring about 30. And then this other little guy right here is a Tricon series, which is another brand of utility. It looks like maybe like machinery, heavy equipment type belt buckle, and this one should bring about 20 bucks. So yeah, belt buckles are really cool. I do enjoy selling them. They're really easy to ship. They're easy to list. They're fast. You can really knock them out quick. The thing you want to look for, of course, when you're selling belt buckles is on the back. You want to make sure that little prong isn't broken off. A lot of these are made of brass and pewter, and they can actually be fragile even though they're metal. So you want to make sure that you don't hit that part, because if it breaks off, it's pretty much a paperweight. It isn't worth anything after that. And then finally, I ended up at the hat rack. There were a ton of hats. I know if you saw that whole tower, I sorted through them, and I ended up only picking out 2. The hats were all priced at $2 a piece. Some of them were tagged, and they were asking a little bit more for, but I did get 2 hats. The first one I bought was this Sports Specialties New Orleans Saints snapback hat, and these are great if you can find them. They're vintage, and even when they're used, even if they have minor stains on them, you can typically get, I've sold these all the time for about $35 to $50. This one, I think if I put it up for $35, it should sell probably overnight. It'll go quick. And then I also picked up this other little strap back hat, and on the front of it, there is a little patch that says Tribo Coach Corp Dispatcher, and it kind of caught me off guard. I've seen a lot of hats and a lot of different brands, and this one kind of stuck out. After doing my homework, it turns out it is a coach line for transportation, and gas and oil transportation, stuff like that, always seems to do well. But people that collect this type of memorabilia, I think, will probably eat it up. So I'm going to put it up a little bit higher, probably 35 to 40 bucks, and I'm going to actually sit on this one and wait for a while. It might take a little time to find the right buyer, but I think I should do pretty good on that one. So all in all, I paid $25 for 12 items, and I think with the homework that I've done, everything is going to sell for around $250 to $275, which I think isn't too bad for, an hour going around with the family at the thrift store. If you saw anything in the video that you would have picked up or you would have bought, let me know what it was. Drop a comment down below. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. I do thrifting videos like this all the time, and I also do instructional how-to videos on how you can become a better eBay seller as well. Until next time, happy selling on eBay. Bye.